Hello everyone, this is Crump3txxix here, and this isn't quite our usual intro or anything. We've upgraded to 1.9, and I've been noticing something kind of funny that I wanted to just, bring to light real fast as it's happening. So there is a villager still here, and supposedly zombies should track villagers before they track the player and from a larger distance. It seems like some of that's been changed a bit, because the guy's not tracking my villager at all. And I gotta get used to this not spam clicking thing. But as I'm over here, this entire area is lit up, so the only mobs that can spawn are back in the forest over there. And I was sitting over here picking up carrots, and I'm getting zombies attacking me from like over there, way back in the forest and everything. And they're completely ignoring my villagers, especially the ones that are coming from the forest, because they're passing by the group that's under this hole right here. Down right there. They're passing by these guys. And I think... Okay, so this guy... No, he's coming for me too. At least it looks like that, but there is still a villager down in here. I heard him do his little villager noise earlier. We're gonna actually probably check that, like we did last episode. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, cool. That's a new animation. Look on the actual bar. Hey! No! But you can see as I'm drawing back the actual item bow, like on my inventory bar, has the animation changed on that too, which is pretty cool. Am I safe now? Are you guys gonna keep attacking me? So yeah, that guy's still here. Not too sure what's going on with that, but I think I just lost my last block, so let's grab a dirt block. Alright. So, I noticed actually a second thing that's kind of interesting about the zombie AI changes, which again, I don't remember reading anything about zombie AI changes at all. I remember skeletons got changed and are more difficult, but either way. So, now I've also noticed that when the zombies are actually targeting a villager, once they see you, they will actually switch to you now and prioritize you. So there's definitely been, unless I just missed it, a secret change of some sort, but this guy, yeah, look, he's noticing me. He just switched from the villagers and now, well, he's not moving, but probably because he can't get to me, but he's definitely not focusing on the villager anymore. He's focusing on me. Watch, if we turn, he'll turn with us probably. If he sees... Oh, it might be because of the glass. I don't want to, like, jump in there because I don't have a way out. But the AI is no longer focusing on the villagers. Oh, now he's trying to get me, I think. I don't know. But they will... I can demonstrate this better outside. This is where I actually figured it out. But the villager that was in that hole that I was showing you just before, I was down killing the new grown-up cows in the cow farm, and as I climbed out, there was two zombies hanging out by that villager, and they were looking at him, and then all of a sudden they turned to me and actually started chasing me down even after having locked onto the villager. So they've definitely done some changes with the AI. But anyways, we're in 1.9, hooray! Oh, and this did burn down a little bit, not too much. We just lost the corner, but I was very right about that. I've gotten the lava further back, but I am just going to give up on trying to use it as fuel because I want to use this section of the room today. I'm not exactly sure how far back we're going to bring it, but now that we're in 1.9, and I just designed a 1.9 universal mob farm, the double shift towers, yay! But now that I've just designed that, I think now that we're in 1.9, it's time to build it. Makes sense, right? So I've done a little bit of measurements. I was wondering if I should start the far corner, like right on this axis, this is 137Z, and bring it back to, I think it's like 35 blocks in length. So it would go, let's see, oh, past it, 172, right here, which is halfway through this. Wait, that's really 30 blocks? Holy crap. That doesn't seem like very far of a distance. Maybe we will offset it a little bit, because this is going to be further. But we also want to... I said I was going to put some farms, some crops farms, potatoes, wheat, and carrots over here. So I want to leave some room for that too. We have to, I gotta do some measurements, but essentially now what we gotta do is I'm gonna suck it up and I'm gonna actually chop all this out as obsidian and kind of carve back a pretty big area. And then we will start building our double shift towers and everything. We're gonna do our looting system pretty special because we're gonna be sending the bones off to another farm in the future, the automatic wheat farm. And we're going to need a relatively large storage system because this thing's going to produce a huge amount of items. So, got to kind of plan that in accordingly. And without the wheat farm, I'm not exactly sure where I should funnel out bones to yet. But we'll figure it out. With hoppers, you can pretty much redirect everything. So, it's not that big of a deal if it's not perfect. But we do want to just kind of get a general idea where everything's going to be. So, I'm going to start figuring that out and rebuild this probably and get some of this obsidian and everything chopped out, and once I have a plan I'll come back to you guys. Alright everyone, well, I've had a bit of an idea. I've finished getting all the lava out, which was a much bigger task than I was thinking it was going to be. If we take a look down here, I started trying to fill a little bit of it in. Zombie nearby. It's actually kind of what I was hoping for. Don't know where he is though. Maybe there's another cave pocket that I haven't found yet. I don't know. But yeah, this was a much bigger task than I thought. If we come down here, this is really where the bulk of it was. But there was a lot down here, a lot back here. I filled in a lot, like this, all this granite is, I tried to start filling in, then I just said screw it, I'll leave it dug out. And I'll just cover it up, just in case I ever want to use this area for anything. And as long as it's not a slime chunk that's going to interfere with the mob farm, it shouldn't matter. But anyways, actually I kind of wanted to come back down here. And what I'm going to do now is there's a new enchantment. Well, there's technically two new enchantments that have come out with 1.9. One of them is mending, which I want pretty badly. And you can't get this through regular enchanting tables. You can only get it from finding it in like chests or from fishing or from villagers. And I'm sure there's other ways that I can't really think of off the top of my head. But pretty much any ways you can get enchanted books that isn't from, actual enchanting, you can probably get mending on a random chance. So what we're going to try to do is I have one of my librarians kind of running around in the room that I have all my villagers in back there. So what I'm thinking is we're going to try to get a zombie to spawn down here and follow me back up to the room. And I have one of them set free, one of the librarians that I don't particularly care about. Maybe we should get a little bit further away and knock out a couple more torches. I know it's not going to take too long to get zombies and stuff to spawn down here because I've seen my spawn rates in this area and they've only gotten better since. So we can get mobs down here pretty quickly. Can I get that torch? Cool. So I think that should be pretty good. Let's get this one too. But pretty much let's just see. You can see I already have a golden apple and a splash potion on me. I'm only going to try this maybe once or twice because I don't have a lot of gold on me. But so we're going to come back here and I'm going to give them room for zombies to spawn back in that other area. But that librarian villager is the only one out. So once we get him converted back to a librarian zombie villager, which is now a thing in 1.9, we can reconvert him and hopefully get new trades because his aren't very good. And even if we don't get mending, we could still get something pretty good. I don't want to fight these guys. Oh god, their AI is so much better now. It's a little absurd, actually. Alright, so we had skeletons spawn. Let's see if there's anything further back. I'm a little bit afraid, actually. Where's that? Oh, there's a torch here. That might have been part of the problem. Ah, crap. I'm going to have to get used to not spamming because I can't two-shot him anymore. I can't really see anything back here. It looks like that was the only guy. So let's, I'm going to keep poking back and forth. I'm not going to do this entirely on camera. I'm going to see if I can get a zombie villager trapped up there, and once I do, I'll come back. Alright, I got another zombie. I had to actually go through this process a couple different times. Definitely some stuff that's changed with, villagers, but I'll explain that in a second. Let's get this guy in here, and then I'm gonna have to escape after I get him in here. And hopefully that villager won't escape before that happens, too. Come here. Gotta get around. Thank you. Alright, now go get the villager. You can't see me. Go get the villager. Damn it. Alright, I gotta stop jumping. Let's see if we can hear the villager sounds, but... anyways, so yeah, I tried to trap the villager in the minecart and bring him out here. And that didn't work either. It's a lot harder to move villagers now, it appears, which kind of sucks. But... Oh, come on, zombie. There's a villager in the room with you. Dude, really? Come on, he's right there. Yeah, you see me, but go get the villager. I get it. Go get him. How is this taking so, like... It shouldn't be this hard to get a zombie to kill a villager. Oh my god. Alright, let's see if we can do something about this. Wait, hold on. I think we don't have to. I think he's got... Oh, come on. Just gotta stay out of line of sight. I think he saw me again, but he looked like he was going for that villager a moment ago. Yep, alright, I think we got it. I'm gonna hide. I don't want him to turn around. And let's see. He should convert, and then we can kill the regular zombie and reconvert the new guy. Alright, we got both of them, it looks like. Did he stop attacking? What happened? That doesn't... Why did you stop attacking him? Why? You were there. You were right there. God, zombie. He's there. Go get him. Yes, go get him. Alright. Stay out of line of sight. It doesn't sound like he's attacking. Damn it, zombie. Come on. Alright, now that we're on this side, after he loses my line of sight, he should go straight to the villager. Please go to the damn villager. Yes! Yes! Get him. Get that villager. Alright, finally. Alright, so now we got both of these assholes. Let's see. You're good to die. Alright, you come here. Ready to convert, buddy? Let's see if you have a better trade for me this time, because you kind of sucked before. Alright, so I'm going to give this 5 minutes, because I don't want to jump in here with them. And we'll see what we get. In terms of trades, that is, because we know it's going to be a librarian now. Alright, he just converted. I had to come up here because he kept on ending up walking up under my entrance, and that has direct skylight, so he kept starting to burn. So I quickly ran and jumped up here and blocked that off to save him. I don't know if when they convert, if their health resets back to max health or something, but if not, this guy, oh my god, that is the worst paper trade. Jesus. And smite too. Alright, well, I gotta get some paper. Oh, hi. I thought I blocked that off. I did block that off. What happened? Is there more zombies spawning elsewhere in the base? Let's put some more torches. Ah, probably from down here. Oh, yeah, it directly... Okay, I'm an idiot. Yep, there we go. That would do it. I didn't realize those two parts of the lava touched and it wasn't blocked off. Because when the zombie I got him through, I blocked this area off again. Oh, hi! Oh, wow, one shot. That's cool. I'll deal with this later. Let's just put this one torch down. But, alright, let's go back there. I gotta get some paper and get some emeralds and see if this guy has a better trade. Because if we can get mending, like, I'm only going to do this one for now, but if we can get mending off of the villagers, that would be amazing. I can't remember if I explained what mending actually did. I know I explained that you couldn't get it through regular enchanting, but your held items that you have, or your equipped items, if they have mending on it, when you gain experience, it repairs the item instead of giving you the experience, assuming you're either holding it or wearing it. So that's a really good thing, because when you repair regularly, eventually the repair cost becomes too high and you can't repair it anymore. But with mending, you can. So what did I come in here for? Oh yeah, paper and emeralds. So I don't have a lot right now, but I think that's enough to get him to at least get up to the max trade, maybe, with enough emeralds as well. So let's grab some emeralds. I got a decent amount. I got one of my blacksmiths to unlock their iron trade again and abused the hell out of it because I have so much. So I think that should refresh him at least once. So let's see what his next book is. Hey, come back here. What are you doing? Alright, we got bookshelves. Let's just buy one of those. No big deal. Can always be used for decorations. Alright, come back. Give me some glass. Ooh, 5 glass trade. That's nice, because I think my my other 5 glass trader died somehow. So you're useful for that alone already. Alright, so feather falling 4 for 33. That's not too bad. Let's see if I can get you to refresh on another paper trade. Please? Please? Pretty please? Oh, be a pal, man. Come on, refresh on the paper trade. I don't have that much paper to trade with you. Darn it, come on. Think I can afford one more trade after this, and then we're gonna have to go for glass, maybe. Oh, sweet. Thank you. You're my good friend. Lure 2. Alright, well, I'm gonna keep this guy around just for the glass trade. But we got a few other guys in here, which, I don't mind converting as well, so we can do this again later on. Don't have tons of glass. Oh, come on, dude. Stop running around. Why are you running around so frantically? Are you trying to get back to, the iron farm? I think that's what you're trying to do. Well, I'll deal with you later, because I don't feel like dealing with that. Nope. Not having that. I'll probably have to use water buckets to get him in here. But we got another, big project on our hands. I'm going to have to cut out this large area, which actually should be a lot faster than trying to get all that lava out of here. So it's not going to be that big of a deal. But pretty much, the biggest part of the problem here is I'm going to have to decide where the actual storage system for the mob farm we're going to be building now is going to go. So I don't want to dig out all like 35 or 36 blocks up until I figure out exactly where that's going to be. So what I'm going to do here right now is start kind of fixing this floor area, because I know this is going to be kind of our ground level. So I'm going to fix up the floor and at least chop out the 35 by, I don't know, 15, whatever it is, down at this bottom section for now. Kind of try to think of where I'm going to place the storage system, and then we're going to get started on the mob farm here in just a second. Alright guys, bit of an update here. I started mapping out a bit of the area where I'm going to be building the mob farm, and we've kind of, well, you can see kind of where the two 15 by 13 long modules are for the towers. But I got a bit of an interesting discovery as I was kind of digging out the rest of this back area, is I found a spawner. So if we come back in here, hi, oh geez. Skeletons are a real pain right now, and these guys have armor too. Jeez, and they're jumping to shoot me now. Wow, this is insane. Oh man, I'm gonna have to do something different about getting into these. These guys are now kind of brutal. Let's go down a little bit. I think that might help getting at their feet level. Yeah, there we go. And then we can get some torches in there too while we're at it. So this is a little bit of an interesting development. Because actually, between clips and everything, I've been kind of playing around a little bit. Oh wow, this connects to absolutely nothing too. Anything good? A little bit of redstone, some records, nice. Bucket, gunpowder. Okay, nothing too great, but some records, that's cool. But anyways, this is right around the area that I was planning to build the wheat farm. So, I don't know exactly how I would do this now. What I've been thinking with that skeleton farm there, it's really close to the corner of this. If I try to make any sort of hallways or anything, it's going to end up being a little bit too close by. So now what I'm thinking is I can kind of turn this one right here. So let's see, this is, I would fill in this line right here. And then dig this out by one more, and then we can just kind of do it the other direction. And then we can make room for that skeleton spawner, which has, which I was trying to say a moment ago, and I completely lost my train of thought. But between the clips and everything, I've been kind of checking out some of the things. Oh, geez. This will still work. I can move the hallway over by one. It'll be fine. I was trying to keep it centered with this, so maybe we push it back one. Instead of digging out this side, we'll dig out that far side. I'll figure that out again off camera, but I think I'm gonna change it to the other direction. But if we come down to the zombie spawner, we got a little bit of an issue. And then actually the same thing too with our iron farm. We got a bit of an issue with that as well. But we'll talk about this first. So if we come up to the top, you'll see pretty soon what the problem is. I still haven't finished this, by the way. I know I've been slacking. So because the piston heads in 1.9 got changed to solid blocks, when the zombies get crushed, and we'll see, I might have to back up a little bit. Okay, they're spawning. When the zombies get crushed, they get pulled back through the wall. So let me get a couple down in here. I heard them splash. Any day now. Oh. I gotta get used to that. Are they jammed? What's going on here? Any day now, guys. Come on. Okay, we got some in here now. Alright, so you're gonna see they're gonna go flying out, either die or go flying out of the back. Yep, none of them got through. You heard some of them die. The rest of them are back in here. If there's any, yep, there's a second one that lived through it. So my auto crusher is completely screwed up right now. This is not working at all. Items are flying around into the machine parts. It is just not good at all. So we're just gonna, I need to get a shield or something and put it in that slot so I don't keep on accidentally putting torches down. So this is actually completely broken now, and I'm not too sure what I'm gonna do about it. But what the idea that I had is, I can leave that there, even scrap the materials if I want to, and then I can use the zombie spawn, or the skeleton spawner, excuse me, as the new source of XP, since that's a lot closer actually. And just, I don't know, build some sort of different mechanism to kill them. And I think that'll work out a lot better, actually. And it'll be closer, and since we're planning on building our wheat farm, which needs a lot of bones and bone meals, and that's not the plural form of it, but yeah, since we need a lot of bone meal, we can get the bone meal from this farm as well as the skeleton spawner. So that actually is a great location. Since we're building these right next to each other, we can actually consolidate the loot from the two of them too, and build one crazy wheat machine. So I guess now this area that I've dug out is a little bit useless, but I will use this area for the skeleton spawner, and perhaps the wheat machine can actually go right here. We'll have another hallway on the back side of the tower, and then we can have, you know, the skeleton spawner trap here, where I'm pointing, right in front of where it is right here. And we'll have the wheat machine between this, one of the towers, and then where I've kind of started digging right here. And, yeah, it should work out pretty well. I haven't quite figured out where I'm going to put a storage system for all this yet. But what I'm planning on is I want to dig this down a bit, so we can kind of see them landing. So it's not like, you know, if you guys saw the tutorial, it's kind of built up 4 blocks where the landing pad is. So I want to make the landing pad on our feet level, I guess. And then the loot will probably just end up going through an item elevator of sorts, and then back down into a storage system somewhere else. And I'll kind of lead the items into an elevator somewhere else, like underneath everything. So it'll be all hidden and everything, won't look too bad. But that's kind of the plan right now. I got a lot more work to do. So there's actually a chance that this won't get finished in the end of the episode. But before we get cut off, or I cut off camera, that is, I was saying the iron farm got broken too, and it's actually completely broken. Updating to 1.9 has actually completely merged all the villages inside of the iron farm. So I believe the actual farm itself is still working with within 1.9, but I'm gonna have to go rechain the villages at some point, which is gonna be a real pain in the ass. If we come, hold on, let me drop a torch back here. Oh good, my inventory is nice and full. What are you doing up there, guy? Slimes have become a real pain in the ass to kill in 1.9. Let's get our sword out, because he's not going to be fun. But, hi. Ow. We got at least one full double chest of iron blocks, plus another stack back there, and a few more stacks back in the regular storage room too. So we're pretty good on iron for the time being. What the iron farm is pretty much right now, and I'm gonna have to go disable the underflow system, but it's pretty much just functioning as a single village iron farm currently. And that's not that big of a deal because we have so much iron right now, and it still actually is producing. So we should be able to maintain our iron for a while. With the double stack of blocks, unless we go crazy doing stuff with beacons, but I don't have any plans for that right now. So I think we'll be okay not rechaining the villages for the time being, because I want to make sure that it's okay in 1.9 before I go and do that again. Oh no! Broke that without fortune. Darn it. I'm actually getting pretty low on redstone, so I need to get more of that. I got quite a bit of some ore blocks, but I've actually lost my fortune pick, so I need to go get another one of those before I use these, and I gotta stop digging because I'm not picking up anything right now. But yeah, so anyways, so there'll be a hallway going out this direction. One tower will be right here where we're standing. The next tower is where we're starting to dig out again, since with the discovery of the skeleton spawner, we're going to kind of change things up a little bit. But I'm going to keep working, try to get as much as I can done before the episode's over, because we're already about halfway in. So back to some off-camera work. I'm going to get to digging. I'll be back soon. Alright everyone, well, kind of run into a bit of an issue, and I also just realized the actual time on the episode, so we don't have time to do this today. But what the issue is if we come over here, I started digging upwards so I could dig from the top downwards, and then kind of, because it's a pretty tall thing. It's about 45 blocks tall, give or take. Mostly just partially it's because of the redstone, but 43 blocks really. But if we come all the way up here, this is starting to break into the iron farm a little bit. It's not going to actually hit the iron farm, I don't believe. I think we're safe on that front. Yeah, we got a bit of room over here, so yeah, that's all safe and everything. But we are up in the area that I need to place doors down in order to make the iron farm. And let's see, we need about 13 blocks of distance, which actually should be alright. It'll kind of block this pathway a little bit, but actually it might not be that big of a deal, come to think about it. But maybe just in case, we should make the iron farm, or rechain it at least, not make it. We've already kind of made it, but so I'm gonna have to go rechain the iron farm before I actually dig all this out, which is gonna be kind of a pain in the ass, because that's gonna be a lot more hours of work before I can even start on this. 1.9 has set me back real far, but I still have a lot of big plans. I'm not gonna get deterred by it. But it'll be alright, really. But it is going to be quite a few hours of setback. But anyways, what I can do between the episodes is I can at least set up the sorting system, or not the sorting system, the collection system. As you see, I got the hoppers and just like the basic little bits in place already. Nothing too much yet. This is more just for kind of like measurement sake. And I got lucky on the bottom. If you come down here, the hoppers reached right down to where I needed them to, and I figure I'm going to flow the storage out that direction somewhere because we have plenty of room over on that far side. We haven't done anything over there yet. But we hit bedrock right here, but we had enough room for our hoppers without interfering with the bedrock, which is perfect. So we're definitely going to need an item elevator to go up outside of the farm in order to do the storage, but anyways, I figure once we get this dug out, we'll bring it a little bit further back, and how we have a hallway here. Once we finish up this area, we'll make another hallway coming out on this side back here. So then we can kind of see the entire farm in action from inside the base as we're kind of walking through it, which is kind of cool. But anyway, so lots of setbacks in today's episode, which is pretty disappointing, but it'll be okay. But this has been Crumpet. Thank you guys for watching. We are in 1.9 now, and pretty happy about that. So I will see you in the next episode. Take care. Bye-bye.